Hello, everyone. Some people can obsess about the first line or even first paragraph of their book because they want to draw the reader in. Of course, I obsess over it as well. But to be perfectly honest, I get more creative satisfaction out of writing the last few lines of a book than the first few lines because when I start a book, I only have a very vague idea of what it's going to be, and the story could completely change, and I also don't know the characters very well yet. Whereas by the end, I know the characters, and therefore I get far more emotional satisfaction out of writing the last few lines. And yes, I will go back and edit the first few lines of my book inevitably. Sometimes they'll stay the same, but very often they don't. But when I'm editing something, I don't get the same creative spark or energy as when I'm writing the last few lines. So I get more creative satisfaction out of that. But also, writers in general can get hung up on getting one particular line right. But here's the thing: is that overall, a book is made up of many different parts. It's not like a poem, for example, where there's only a few lines. So when a reader enjoys your book, it will be because they like all the parts put together as a whole. A book. The success or failure of a book, it does not hang on just one part. It hangs up of many different parts. So I think you need to keep that in mind and not worry about or get too hung up on one particular line, whether it's the first line or a line in the middle of your story or the last line.